Welcome to day 4 of my amazing core workout series for those with postpartum diastasis recti, weak pelvic floor, umbilical hernia, and you needed to revive your core strength safely and effectively. Hi, my name is Annie. Welcome back to my channel, Annie Pilates Physical Therapist. Day 4 will be an amazing side-lying Pilates with some yoga to stretch, lengthen, and improve your overall core strength and really fix that hernia and diastasis recti safely and effectively utilizing Pilates, yoga, and physical therapy. Join me and my cousins, Elna and Bisa, who have postpartum and complications. And you can watch the day 1 first before proceeding on day 4 because it gets harder. And you want to make sure you really activate your proper breath work before proceeding to any program. So get your mat ready and join me today. Okay, my friends, my recommendation is for you to see your local doctor and physical therapist before proceeding to any exercise program, and make sure you have a clearance from your primary care before doing any exercise program. Let's begin now. With your legs bent and side lying, sitting up straight first, interlock your fingers, and then we're going to slowly engage your core and breath work. Inhale, exhale in this position. Breathe in. As you breathe out, pull your navel to your spine. Now slowly lift up your arms. Inhale, exhale, lean back slowly. Chin tuck, hugging like there's something in front of you, a small person. And then as you come closer to your hips, you reach up to the heavens and look up. Inhale, exhale, slowly scoot down, pelvis tilt, chin tuck, exhale, lift up. 2 more. Inhale, as you go down, exhale, breathe out. Breathe in as you reach up, looking up to the heavens. Exhale as you roll down, slow and steady, halfway through. If this is too difficult, you can continue with your hands behind your thighs so you can have something to grab. Last one. Inhale. Exhale, slowly roll down. Now from all sitting position, we're going to slowly trunk twist to the right. Inhale. Exhale, back center. Switch to the other side. And center. 2 more. Feels so good here. We're in Florida, Emerald Coast, and it's nice to exercise with nature. Last one. Okay, my friends, hug back of your thighs. I don't want you to just plop back down to the mat. I want you to slowly roll down, chin tuck, all the way down to the mat. Okay, let's further engage your core. Let's start with bridging first. So with your feet really planted down, pushing down to the mat, you're gonna lift your buttocks off the mat, lift to a bridge, squeeze your glutes, try not to hyperextend your spine, belly breath by pushing your belly out as you reach up. And then exhale through your mouth, pull your navel to your spine, and slowly roll down 1 vertebrae at a time and breathe out. Again, lift, inhale, expand your belly, exhale, squeeze your core in, and then roll down. 4 more. Inhale, lift, bridge, squeeze your buttocks as hard as you can, belly breath, and then exhale, squeeze your core in, and breathe out. Inhale, lift, expand your belly, and then squeeze your buttocks as hard as you can, and then squeeze your core in, navel to your spine as you roll down bone to the mat. 3 more. Inhale, lift, squeeze your core in, slowly roll down gently, down to the mat, exhale. 2 more. Inhale, squeeze your core in, exhale down. Last one, bridge. Now hold that bridge. Squeeze your core in to protect your spine and to protect your abdominal area. And from this position, we're gonna do some butterfly pumps. So you're gonna open your knees out, small range, and then back center. Just open a little bit. 10, 9, 8. Squeeze your glutes as you go together. Your knees together. There you go. 6. Feel the burn. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And slowly roll down bone to the mat. Well done. Now we are gonna progress more with our bridging. Bridge again. Inhale. Belly breath, Exhale, squeeze your core in, hold that bridge. This gets harder. We're gonna march right and left while holding that bridge. Lift your right leg up, inhale, exhale down. Switch. You're gonna feel that isolating your glutes. Squeeze your core in, try your best not to twist your spine. 4 more. 1 breath, 1 lift. Squeeze your core in, protect your hernia and your diastasis recti. If you have C-sections, make sure you have a clearance from your doctor, and if there's more pain, stop. 2 more. Last one, hold that bridge. I know it's getting more tiring now. And then roll down, bone to the mat as you rest. Whew, well done. Now, lift both legs up to double tabletop. Lift your arms up. We're gonna do dead bug, but with a little bit progression. As you lower your right leg down, I want you to really extend your leg all the way down and tap your heel down the mat, and then lift back to starting position. And then switch to the other side. Inhale, exhale up. Again, right leg extend and tap your heel and up. Switch. If this is too difficult, you can just continue with tapping your toes down. You don't have to extend your legs. Last set. And last on your left. Okay, now we're gonna do the both legs, tapping just your toes, no extending your leg, tap. As you tap your toes, you reach overhead with your hands, tapping the mat with your arms. And then back center, exhale. Inhale as you tap your toes, tapping. And then exhale, squeeze your core in. Belly breath, expand your belly as you tap. And then squeeze your belly to your spine as you lift. 4 more. 3 more. 2, belly breath. Last one. Exhale. Now we're gonna lie on your side. Extending your right arm so you can rest your ear and your neck, knees bent to 45 degrees. We're gonna start with clamshell. Feet together, you're gonna lift the top knee. Try your best not to twist your spine. Belly breath. Exhale, squeeze your core in as you go lower your knee down. Inhale, belly breath, push your belly out. Try not to twist your spine. Try to use your hip, not your spine. Exhale, back center. Inhale. Exhale, back. 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. And now we're gonna do reverse clamshell. We're gonna lift the foot only, up and down. 5, 4, 3, 2, keep your knees together, and 1. Now we're progressing by lifting your knee and foot parallel to the ground. So you're gonna lift your foot and your knee at the same time. Inhale, exhale down. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold that leg, and we're gonna tap your knee, knee to knee and foot to foot. So it's an alternating hip internal and external rotation. So as you dive in with your knee, you're lifting your foot back at the back, tap, and then up to parallel, and then tap your toes to a clam. So it's like you're doing reverse clam and clamshell. So knee to knee, back to parallel, then toes to toes. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whew, that was lovely on your hips. Now you're going to extend your legs. We're going to slide the top toes on your leg and the inner thigh all the way to your knee. Inhale, exhale, extend your knee as much as you can. And then dorsiflex, which means toes pointing you as you lower your foot down. Again, slide your toes beside your thighs all the way up, and then slowly extend your knee as much as you can, then dorsiflex before going all the way down. 4 more. 3 more. 2. Last one. Hold that pointing to the heavens, and we'll do small circle like a size of a small dish. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then reverse. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and down. Whoo! That was beautiful. Now, on your elbows level towards your shoulder, making sure, and knees bent to 45 degrees. Everyone's doing well? It was a nice burn, right? On your hips, making sure your knees level to your hips. And we're gonna do a hip hike on your side to engage your obliques. Squeeze your core in, up and down. Lift and down. 5 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold that side plank if you can, and we'll do clamshell. Lift the top knee and center. Inhale, squeeze your core in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and down. Lift your left arm up and then overhead reach. Hold that plank. 5, overhead, and then point to the heavens. 4, 3, 2, last one, and 1, and down. Whew, that was lovely. Now let's switch to the other side. That really targeted your obliques and your glutes, medius. Extend your left arm, rest on your left ear down to the shoulder, with your knees bent to 45 degrees angle. Place your hand on your hip so you can feel the rotation of your spine if you're turning. Make sure you're not turning as you lift the top knee up. Inhale, exhale down. Breathe in, breathe out. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now we'll do reverse climb by lifting the lower foot up, keeping your knees together. Exhale. Inhale, lift, exhale down. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now we're going to lift your knee and foot up at the same time, parallel climb. 10, 9, 8. Make sure it's leveled. 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, and 1. Hold that position. We're going to do knee to knee, foot to foot, internal and external rotation of your hip. So knee to knee, your foot is up. Inhale, exhale, tap your foot. Inhale, exhale. 8 more. 7, 6, 5, 4, we're almost done. 3, 2, and 1. Now extend your legs. We're going to slide your toes on your inner thigh of your legs and your thigh all the way to your knee level. Inhale. Exhale, extend. Dorsiflex before you go down. Inhale, slide. Exhale, extend. Dorsiflex and down. 5 more. Don't forget your breath work. Squeeze your core in. 3 more. 2. Extend, dorsiflex, and you go down. Last one, bend, extend, hold that position, toes pointing to the heavens. Make a small circle of size of small dish. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then reverse. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and down. Now let's lie on your stomach. We're going to engage our glutes a little bit on your elbows, and we're going to slowly tap your right foot on your buttocks 2 times. 1, 2, and turn your head to the right, and then back down, and then turn your head to the left, tap. 1, 2, switch. 5. Breath work. Small breath out as you tap. 2 quick breath out. 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one and 1. Now we're gonna go all fours. Position slow and gently. And we're gonna slowly rest your hips down, all the way down, extending your arms all the way at the end of the mat to end the program. Take a deep breath. Inhale, exhale. Child pose. Feel the beautiful sound of the beach ocean. And slowly get up, and that's it. I'm hoping you enjoyed my day 4 of my Revive Your Core Strength postpartum. If you have diastasis recti, weak pelvic floor, and umbilical hernia, if you have any questions, suggestions, or concerns, leave a comment down below or direct message me on my social media and try my best to answer each one of you. If you love my video and you want to learn more about Pilates, yoga, physical therapy, health, and wellness, please subscribe to my channel, ring the bell so you won't miss anything. Like and share this video. Every like you give into my channel, you are supporting me. And if you need my special help and guidance, I'll be opening a new course, Revive Pelvic Floor Health, for those postpartum women who really needed to connect their diastasis recti and umbilical hernia. So this is day 4. This is slowly progressing, and there's more to come. If you need my special help and guidance, click the link on the description below, write your name and email address. And if you have back pain on top of it, you can join my back master class. And if you're ready to tackle the back pain and you can't really strengthen your core postpartum, then you can join my back master class program. Great for beginners as well. I'll be reopening it. Thank you for my cousins, Disa and Elna, for joining today. If you have time today, you can do day 5 over here. But for those who are absolute beginners and you haven't really tried my program yet, do day 1. I would love you to try that first before proceeding to any exercise program, because it gets harder as the day progresses. Until my next video training, always remember, be safe, be well, and healthy you. Bye!